Hi, everybody. Quint Lears, newhomesales.com. I'm here with the big winners. We got 2 big awards. Tell me about the awards. This is Paige and Edjuan with Brookfield Residential. Tell me about the awards you won.
We just won for Best Signage, which, like someone said to you before, it's bigger than just Best Signage. Easton Park is a long time coming. It's a community we've been working on for years, long before I even started at Brookfield. So to get it launched, the signage means a lot more. Getting that in the ground is kind of just a symbol of getting the whole project off the ground. We've sold out in just, I think it was 8 months of our first section. So it's just it's bigger than Best Signage, but it definitely means a lot.
In addition to the Best Signage, so they brought this signage to me, and I turned it down 3 times. I'm like, no, we can't spend that much money. No, it's too much. Give me something else. And they loved it so much that they fought for it. They brought it back to me, and finally on the 4th time I said, if I sign this, will you guys get out of my office? I signed it, and we won an award for it.
Look at this.
Exactly.
You gotta listen to the people on the ground. So
Exactly.
You're on the front lines. What do you say? What was it that grabbed you to say, we have to do this?
So Austin is a very unique market. I'm sure many of them are, but you get to have a little bit more fun with things. And Easton Park has really encompassed the Austin atmosphere, and the branding. Keep Austin Weird is true. And this signage really just gave us the ability to go out of the box and do something different. And, you know, the clouds and the light, it lights up at night, and it just encompasses the Austin atmosphere.
Okay, I want to know what you did specifically different. What was weird about it? And then I want to know what you were concerned. Were you concerned about, like, people making fun of you or what?
Let's start there.
Okay, I'm going to say, what was your concern?
So my concern was, I told them, I said, hey guys, I want you to go out of the box on this one. Like, forget where the box even was. Just go way beyond the box. And when they came back to me, I'm like, hey, can we bring that box a little closer? Bring that box back over here. But it was, they just decided, hey, look, you told us to do something no one else has ever done. You challenged us to be unique and to do the Austin vibe. And I thought, man, I'm afraid. I mean, I know I want to go out of the box, but I'm afraid to go too far. But finally, it just looked so good. I signed it, and it was just validated.
You got shot down a couple times, but you didn't quit. And there's a lesson to there. You know, what if you were like, oh God, they don't like my idea. You knew down inside that you had something great, and you were not going to let him stop you, right?
Yes. As much as he says he turns us down, he also teaches us to fight for what we believe in. And there was a good group of us on our team of L&P, branding, Brookfield Residential, just that knew that this would resonate with our customers as they drove in and they came to buy, you know, their first home.
There's this one story that I tell them. I say, hey guys, you know, I'm a shot blocker. I'm going to block your shot. Your job is to get the rebound and come back and keep shooting. And so I blocked it. She grabbed the rebound and she came back strong.
Yeah, you like to fight.
3 rebounds in a row. So
well, okay, and for our listeners, they're dying right now. They're going, you know, what did they do with your clouds? There's lights, but I want a couple of specific things.
It's 3-dimensional signage. It's like, you know, normally you go to a neighborhood and you see just cardboard-looking signs or whatever. These are lifelike, realistic cutouts, clouds, neon lighting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
the copy in itself. Austin's the live music capital of the world. We incorporated guitars. We incorporated messaging that really, not only the sign looks great, but when you read it, it really resonates with the Austin. You know.
What was one of the funny slogans?
Of course, off the top of my head, it sounds. There was one that said it sounds like home, and that might not sound funny, but it had a guy playing the guitar, and it was just very
find your ohm, which was
your ohm, yoga related. So
I love that.
Yeah. So a lot of fun. We had fun with it.
And then
down the long run.
And then so we've got the signage, but then you've got the best interior design, 55 over. What part did you play of that? Tell me about that.
So 55 over active adults is a really huge segment growing, especially in Austin. And we opened up a new community just south of Austin and decided, again, we wanted something that had never been done before. So we're in Texas. We went out to California and looked around, and we came back to Texas and said, look, we want something that's never been seen here before. And we gave the Mary DeWalt, who was the designer, a really good sort of picture of what we wanted, and she delivered. And here it is right here. The
Look at this. Look at this. Brookfield resident. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you got to throw your weight around a little bit. Brookfield Residential did that tonight. You guys are the big winners. Congratulations. How does it feel, by the way, to be the gold winner?
It feels great. You know why it feels great? It's because for the past couple years, we've been building up a great team, of which Paige is like just one of our rock stars. And it feels good to see that validated. You know, I didn't have anything to do with it except for I helped to pick out great people. And if you pick great people, they'll give you great results.
Let me ask you one last question. How do you pick? What do you see like in Paige? You see, you know what? I'm hiring this person. She's a rising star. What is it that you see in people?
It's very simple. All these guys know it. So when you interview with me, I never ask them right or wrong questions. It's not an interview about whether or not you know what the 4 points of marketing is. It's about I ask them things that they didn't think of or they wouldn't prepare for to see how they'll react, because that's the way the world is. We come into the world, things happen every day. We never know what's going to happen to us. And so what I'm trying to do is to see what type of judgment they use to solve problems. And so I asked Paige a couple of those types of questions. She knocked it out of the park. Now she's an award winner.
Now, Paige, you're rising star. What makes you want to compete and win at this level? What gets you out of bed? Why push yourself that hard?
A lot of things. One, working for a company who gives you the opportunity and the ability to, come back with the rebound 4 times and win. That's a big thing. And also just the team we work with. I mean, he's right. He's hired a bunch of people, and individually we all work well, but as a team we all work even better. And I think coming to work every day, good day, bad day, whatever it is, we all lift each other up and work together. And these awards mean everything to all of us, and we know I didn't do it, he didn't do it, we all did it as a team. So
love it, man. Big congratulations to your whole team. Pleasure to meet you. I'm here with my friends here. 2017 Nationals, newhomesales.com.